Hey, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? I'd like to welcome you guys to another episode of Sports Talk All Day. For this episode, man, I will be, talking about, Deion Sanders and, Jackson State, football team. We will be running down, their performance against, FAMU. And I just will be, giving you guys, my opinion on, what I thought about, the performance. So yeah, let's jump right into it. I want to start out by saying, Deion Sanders, he made a whole lot of, changes, this off season, and something that he really, changed a lot is, the coaching style. Like, me being a former athlete, during my days as an athlete, I never, thought, having good coaches was so important. But, at watching Jackson State play FAMU, you can see, how, having, good coaches, make a difference. So one thing I want to say, the first thing I want to say, watching the game, the first thing I noticed that was different was, the defense. I want to say this, man. The defense played, a great game. They constantly, sat the quarterback for loss. They didn't give up no big plays. And they held, FAMU to only 3 points. So, man, Deion Sanders did a good job, as a veteran, putting, tools that's gonna, bringing in tools that was gonna help that defense be better this year. So that's the first thing that I seen, that, Jackson State improved on. And I want to say this, man, another thing that I seen, they improved on was, I didn't see a whole lot of penalties. I want to say last year, Jackson State, even though they had a whole lot of talent, they weren't really sound. They, was making a whole lot of penalties during the game that caused them big plays. So I didn't see a whole lot of penalties. So they are a whole lot. They're tapped in more this year than last year. And I would say this, man, the offense, they played pretty good. The quarterback, Deion Sanders' sons, he had a pretty good game. I think he had 5 passing touchdowns or something. I'm not really sure on how many passing yards he had, but overall, man, he played a decent game. I didn't see where he turned the ball over. I would like to see some more big plays. You know what I'm saying, just to bring that excitement to Jackson State offense. But overall, he played a pretty good game, for the first game. I'm guessing, a couple more games, they still trying to find out their identity. A couple more games to, tighten up whatever they got going on. They'll figure out their identity. And, they'll get better as they go. And, with their performance, Jackson State really ranked I think they ranked 17 in the country, if I'm not mistaken. So the question is Jackson State, ready for, FBS schools? And I would say this, man, I know, Deion Sanders, he turned down, a game against Alabama. And, I think, he made a good call with turning down that game, because there's no way, with him just coming in, that he'll be ready to compete with, a team like Alabama that, you already got everything together, you know what I'm saying? So I think he made a good decision with turning down that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Nick Saban was really going to try to put it on him and stop, all the momentum that he do have. You know what I'm saying? So I think he made a good decision in, turning down that game. But I think Jackson State really is, ready for some FBS schools. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is just because that defense. Like, man, you go back and watch the game, man. Like, that defense, man, they played awesome. You know what I'm saying? They consistently, sack the quarterback for yards lost. So, if I had to say if they ready for FBS schools, I would say they ready just because, that defense, you know what I'm saying? That defense is going to be their strong point this season. I think that defense is going to win a whole lot of games for them. So that's what I think about Jackson State, man. I want to know what y'all think, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be keeping in contact with them. I'm be following their progress this season. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about Jackson State performance against FAMU. Not taking anything from FAMU. FAMU, they look pretty good, but Jackson State just look awesome this year. Y'all get in the comment box. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. I'll see y'all guys in this video. Yo.